soon as possible. So I talked to the DA, district attorney, right? If in case you didn't know what that was, I talked to him over your case. We reviewed your case, right? And there's going to be a trial. Unfortunately, charges are not going to be dropped. I tried. I really did. I went in there and I said, hey, drop this man's charges. And they looked at me and they said no. I really did try, though. I'm being serious with you on that. I went in there and did exactly that, and they said no. So there's going to be a trial, unfortunately. But my job as your lawyer is to I can't drop the charges. I already tried. But my job is to lower the sentencing. And I'm going to be able to do a very good job at that, I tell you what. So I went in there and talked to them, right? I talked to them. I said, hey, you're not going to drop the charges. At least reduce the sentencing. This is a bogus amount of years for this crime. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I said too, right? I went in there. I was like, dude, all he did was rob Walmart. Like, I was like, dude, drop the charges. All he did was do that. And they looked at me like I was silly. So I went in there and I proposed, like I was like, 6 months probation. I was like 6 months probation. It's not like he committed aggravated assault or anything. I was just like, he just robbed Walmart. Yeah, exactly, dude. Look, we're on the same page here. We're same wavelength here. That's exactly what I said. I went in there and I was like, y'all are acting like he stole millions from the hidden vault in the Walmart basement. And I was like, all he did, he took a Snickers bar. He just took a Snickers bar from the checkout and didn't pay for it. That's all my client did. And they looked at me and they laughed at me. And I was like, 5 months probation? ? And then it didn't really work out that way. So what's gonna happen, right? Like I said, there's gonna be a trial. And I'm gonna try and get you a reduced sentence. Right now, I think we're looking at like 25 to life. Trust me, I know. But if I can do one thing as your lawyer, right? If I can do one thing, it's gonna be to get those charges reduced, because I can't get them dropped. Like I said, unfortunately, I can't get them dropped. But I'm gonna go in there, right? Tomorrow, maybe even today, I'm gonna talk to him, and that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be real with you. I think you're cooked. I think you are cooked. I'm not the best lawyer. I like to toot my own horn. I like to act like I am, but I don't think I am. Because I'm sure that a lot of people could get you off on these charges. Maybe even a little bit of community service thrown in there. But they are really hard stuck on you serving out a sentence. I was like, it's his first crime. He's never committed a crime before in his life. Like, cut the guy some slack. And they weren't having it. I went in there and I was like, listen, if this is what it's about, I will pay for the Snickers bar for him. I asked him. I asked the judge. I asked the Supreme Court. I asked everybody. I was like, listen, I really need this win under my belt. I think more than my client needs a Snickers bar. And I went in there and I gave him a $5 bill. I was like, I'm sorry for your trouble. Here's an extra, $2 along with this, the original charge to kind of serve as an interest payment. And they looked at me, and the police officer, the bailiff, or whoever's in that courtroom looking big and scary, he pulled out his handcuffs and he put them on me, and they walked me out and said that they were seriously considering throwing me in jail for bribing a court official. So it's not looking very good. However, like I said, there will be a trial, and I was nothing. It was just a misunderstanding. Blah blah blah. Charges dropped. But now that that's not the case, I think having a trial is the greatest thing that can happen. I will actually be able to speak in the courtroom and talk rather than I don't know, going back and forth with this, trying to bribe judges, and you'll be there and you'll be able to see it all. So that's a positive, I would say. I'll be in there and I'll be up and I'll be like, objection, and I'll be like, I concur, and I'll be like, Your Honor, please, and they'll see the raw emotion that I put into my craft, and I think we will be able to get you off on maybe 15 years, I think is what we're going to shoot for, because they already got you at 25 to life. There have been some things surrounding this case that have not necessarily gone in your favor. Like a report, an anonymous tip came in to the defendant where it says that you typically eat 15 Snickers bars a week. And I was like, whoa, like, come on, what is this? This is all hearsay. This is all rubbish. And they got you on camera legally paying for them, mind you. So this might actually work in our favor. Legally paying for 15 Snickers bars at Costco. I know that's a kind of a strange place for you to get them, but hey, you gotta buy them in bulk, right? If that's the case. So I just want to talk to you, right? Did you really steal the Snickers bar? I mean, you can talk to me, right? I'm on your side here. Even if you did, you gotta tell me, because I'm still gonna fight for the fairest trial you can get. But if I'm sticking my neck out on the line here, I have to know really what happened. Okay, hey. I'm not judging. Nobody's judging here. Judgment-free zone, right? But here's what we're gonna do, okay? Right? I know they have you in custody, but your bail is set at 35 cents. So I'm gonna bail you out for now, right? You still have a court date and everything. I'm gonna bail you out. But it's not looking good, man. I think you're honestly cooked. You might want to start saying your goodbyes to everybody around you. Maybe tell your boss at work you're not going to be coming in for a while. But don't tell him why. Just tell him, yeah, I'm not going to be here for a while. And have him just the ideas flowing through his head of why you never came back to work. But yeah, so like I said, I'm going to bail you out. You're going to go about your daily life, yada, 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 whatever. And I think that we got a real good shot of beating this 25 to life. Who am I kidding? I don't think there's a chance. I have nothing to defend you. They caught you on camera stealing it, right? They have it on the CCTV footage. They actually have 4 or 5 angles of it. So they had a camera up here, a camera over here, a camera over here, a camera over here. They have you everywhere, dead to rights. So I really don't think you have much of a chance of getting out of this. That's why you want to just start preparing. It's not going to be good. Okay? I'm just going to keep it real with you. It's not going to be good. And honestly, I think they were even, I heard this through the grapevine, so take it with a grain of salt. They were thinking of putting you in solitary confinement. You didn't hear it from me, okay? You didn't hear it from me.